let's talk about it. Let's meet in the middle. No, you can't do that with Iran. You can't do that with any Islamists or jihadists. You need to make them understand that there will be consequences if they do not act accordingly. That's the only thing. Other cultures are equal to ours. Nope. The Western culture is superior because we have democracy, we have freedom, we have equal rights, we have everything that everybody wants. That's why people, want to be here, want to come here, keep coming here, right? This is one of our problems, is that we have to find ways to stop people from coming. We need to have borders, we need to build walls, and so on and so forth.
From the shadows to the spotlight, from military uniforms to a formal suit. Who is Abu Muhammad al-Jolani, the leader of Hay.at Tah.rir al-Sham and a key figure in Syria's ongoing conflict? Al-Jolani first emerged in 2011 as a prominent commander in Jabhat al-Nusra, the Syrian branch of Al Qaeda. Before that, he fought alongside ISIS in Iraq prior to appearing in Syria. In 2017, Al-Jolani announced a split from Al Qaeda, renaming his group Hay.at Tah.rir al-Sham.
Syria, the rebels, the so-called moderate jihadists who haven't beheaded anyone yet. I want you to know that these rebels are jihadists. They are Erdogan, Turkish-backed, paid-for mercenaries, and they are what's left of ISIS, Al Qaeda, al-Nusra, now called the HTS. They're supported by the Taliban and Qatar, they have started now the Sunni-Shia war once again.
Under his leadership, the group became one of the most dominant factions in northwestern Syria, especially in Idlib, a stronghold of the organization. In recent years, protests in Idlib have called for his removal due to the group's controversial practices. Today, Al-Jolani's name has re-emerged as events in Syria escalate.
Israel, of course, could say, oh, let them kill each other, it doesn't matter. But in the long run, these jihadists, no matter if they are Sunni or Shia, they're genocidal towards the Jews. And it's not about Israel, it's not even about Israel, it's about the Jews, and it's not about the race, it's not anti-Semitism, it's Jew-hatred due to the religion being different. And it doesn't matter if you're an atheist, you're an infidel, these jihadists will kill you if you are a Jew, especially if you are a Jew. They will kill you if you are just a normal infidel.
The U.S. continues to list him as one of the world's most wanted figures, even offering a $10 million reward for information leading to his capture.
They will ruin alcohol stores, smashing alcohol bottles and saying, Allahu Akbar, people are drinking alcohol while being on drugs and killing people. But don't worry, Taliban has said that they haven't beheaded anyone. Have you seen a beheading video? That's what we should be happy about. We haven't seen beheading videos yet, like, the last time ISIS came to power. And just because these jihadists have learned from Iran and from Hez.bollah not to do their messy, bloody massacres on the streets, in public, but behind closed doors, doesn't, change anything. And already we've seen them take girls, kidnap people, torture people because of their beliefs. And they haven't killed Christians yet, but they have attacked, alcohol and Christianity in form of a Christmas tree was fighting back against this jihadist, and Christmas won. We need to prosecute the enemy within. We need to deport them if possible. This is our reality, and anyone who says that it's not is not being sincere or is just not smart enough to be talking about these issues. To go on our streets and talk about intifada, supporting Hamas, Hez.bollah, Iran, that should be illegal and prosecuted, and people, if possible, should be deported. And it is possible to deport terrorist sympathizers. We've done it before. In Denmark, we've done it against this jihadist terrorist sympathizer, Said Mansour, who changed his name to Sam Mansour, and then he was kicked out some years ago. We can do it again, and we can do it in all Western countries. And this is the only way. They will understand it when the threat is real. The thing with the Islamists and the jihadists is that even in Iran, you know, a lot of European countries think they can sit around and talk with the Iranian politicians and diplomats. They only understand fear, threats, or militarily intervention and strikes against Iran, or they'll understand sanctions. They'll understand, you know, financial loss. This is what they understand. They don't understand respect. For them, respect is fear. So they have to fear you for you to be able to talk to them and for them to be able to respect you. Because for them, respect is fear. This is the mentality of the Islamists in Iran and everywhere else. And this is also the case in Europe. When we say deport these people, prosecute them, that's because this is the only language they will understand. They are not as, you know, young people who can say crazy shit and the next day they will like have other ideas. No, they will understand that this is not acceptable in Europe, in Denmark, in the West, and then they will, you know, either they will be prosecuted, deported, or they will change. They will change. Whenever we've put our foot down, they will change. This is the case with all of them. No, you know, no, let's talk about it. Let's meet in the middle. No, you can't do that with Iran. You can't do that with any Islamists or jihadists. You need to make them understand that there will be consequences if they do not act accordingly. That's the only thing. And no, not all cultures are equal. And if you think that they are, you should go live there. Don't live here. Why are you living here? If everything is, you know, equal, go live somewhere else. If you do not love the West, if you do not love our countries, if you do not appreciate our countries, if you do not appreciate men who fell to protect our countries, please stay away and please don't stay here. Go away. And yes, I was emotional saying that because I am thinking of all the men who are fighting now in Israel and who have fought in Israel for more than a year. And this makes me think that the only reason we have freedom is because we fought our enemies. Because our enemies do not understand. The totalitarian, fascist enemies that we have, they do not understand language. They do not understand conversations. They do not understand deals. They understand fear and power. That's the only thing they understand.